Watches are just as much of an investment as real estate or shares. Many of the earliest models released from luxury brands are worth as much as 5 times what they were sold for originally. The high prices that the vintage luxury watches go for have prompted many people to say that watches are great investments. This statement is quite complex because not all watches appreciate in value. In fact, many even decrease in value. However, some luxury brands are definitely worth their weight in gold, both now and in the future. So, here are the 7 luxury watches that best hold their value. Be sure to watch this video till the end, as the luxury watch brand at number 1 has watches that resell for 6 and even 7 figures sometimes. Number 7. Rolex. When it comes to watches, both as an investment or as a thing of beauty, Rolex passes both criteria with flying colours. The Swiss watch brand is just like real estate, constantly holding itself in value. The rich background and successful history backing the brand certainly helps. In case you don't know, Rolex watches were the first watches to be on Mount Everest. They were worn by both Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay. Rolex is well known to be the first watchmaker to engineer a dive watch as well. Those are just 2 of the many achievements that can be attributed to Rolex, making it the world's most renowned and sought-after watch brand. With many accolades attached to Rolex watches, there is no doubt in anyone's mind that the brand has a great deal of resale value. With some of their best works like Submariner, Oyster Perpetual, and Deep Sea, purchasing a Rolex watch might be the best investment a person can make. Number 6. Patek Philippe. For Patek Philippe to have lasted for well over 177 years, they need no other talking point to testify about their value. For many years, the watch has consistently built and maintained its position on exclusivity, power, and class. The reputation it has carefully cultivated over the years has ensured that the watches coming from this brand consistently hold their value. The luxurious brand once made a statement that goes something along the lines of, "You don't own a Patek Philippe watch. You keep it for the next generation." With such a bold statement, it is quite clear that the brand is highly confident their watches will hold their value best. Everything about the watch is made from high-quality materials and professionals in their respective fields to ensure the watches last for a very, very long time. The mechanical masterpieces are made with materials, parts, and movements that are all manufactured and assembled in-house by their artisans. Everything about a Patek Philippe watch screams quality and luxury. Patek Philippe watches have such a huge value that the problem is not the resale value, but getting one in the first place. Of all the great Patek Philippe options, the Chronograph, Nautilus, and Aquanaut are extremely valuable options. Number 5. Accoutre. Accoutre might not be as famous as its contemporaries, but it is equally as good. The luxurious brand can be dated as far back as 1833. The number of years that this brand has spent in existence is a testament to the value and luxury that the brand commands. It is well versed in the art of making mechanical movements. As undisputed masters in their craft, they have commissioned movements for other watch brands like Vacheron Constantin and Audemars Piguet. Accoutre watches are highly diverse, ranging from the usual watches to dress watches and even to sports models. These watches will hold their own in times to come and provide a great reward in times to come. Many watch lovers consider this brand a fantastic option in terms of investments. Some of the best Accoutre watches include the Duoplan, the Atmos, Master Control, and Memovox Polaris. Number 4. Cartier. Everything about Cartier drips luxury. The brand has stood tall even in the heights of fashion and remained a force to be reckoned with in the watchmaking industry. Cartier has achieved so much in the fashion and watch industry that no other brand comes close. Despite it all of the Cartier timepieces have stood tall against the test of time over and over again. Once a Cartier watch is kept in good condition, it holds its price. Number 3. Omega. The Omega brand might not be considered as luxurious as the likes of Rolex and Patek Philippe, but there is no doubt that this watch brand holds its own in the watch market. With numerous achievements under its belt, it's quite clear that the brand and the timepieces it releases are not ones to be ignored. A good example of an Omega watch that has brought about such hype is the Speedmaster Professional Chronograph. That watch was worn to the first lunar landing by Buzz Aldrin in 1969. Since then, the Swiss company makes their co-axial movements in-house instead of buying and modifying ETA movements as they did before. That move is a highly gratifying one that boosts the brand's status as a luxury watch. In addition, the trend did wonders for their resale value of the watch. If you're looking for an Omega watch to purchase as an investment, you cannot go wrong with the Seamaster, Speedmaster, or the Constellation. Number 2. Tag Heuer. This is another watch brand that has been around for a while. Tag Heuer opened its doors in 1860, and since then, it has been dedicated to making luxury watches for people with diverse preferences. The luxurious watch brand has catered to specific and diverse tastes. Despite its uniqueness, the brand's winning formula is its marketing. Tag Heuer has appeared on the wrists of several famous people, like the likes of Elvis Presley and Chris Hemsworth. The famous factor, as well as their accommodative nature, has made Tag Heuer one of the go-to luxury brands for many people. The brand also manages to keep their vintage yet functional design, as well as upgrading the internal workings of the watch. This has made the watch even more enjoyable to use. No watch collection will ever be complete without the presence of the Carrera, Monza, and Monaco. And finally, number 1, Richard Mille. Richard Mille might be relatively new to the game, but it has managed to win the hearts of many, many watch lovers in such a short period. The Swiss brand, which was established in just 2001, has fast become the favorite watch brand by many watch lovers and famous figures. The watches from the brand are linked with many renowned athletes, particularly race car drivers. More than the celebrity factor, the company has spearheaded the marking of various watchmaking technologies, like sapphire crystals, carbon nanofiber base plates, and a complex G-force sensor. A single Richard Mille watch can cost anywhere between $80,000 to over $5 million. This speaks well of the resale value of a Richard Mille watch. Wow. So, purchasing watches made by these brands is considered a great investment, not only because they make rare limited copies, but they're considered great investments because the watch community admires the watchmakers that engineered such masterpieces with innovative movements. Another factor that makes these watches hold their value is their heritage and their prestige. So, big question. Do you own any watches from these luxury brands? Drop a comment below if you do. Be sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Check out our Lux Watches playlist if you're into luxury watches. Goodbye, Lux Cats. Until next time.